Hi everyone, welcome to Children's Literature. I'm going to apologize for my voice right now. I have been sick for the last few days, so my voice has been in and out. So I'm going to keep this fairly short. But I just wanted to take a second to welcome everybody to the class and just kind of go through quickly this week's assignments. I know that this is many of your first time using Canvas, and that's okay. I'm here to help you and walk you through each of the steps. There's also in the bottom right corner a little blue question mark, and I strongly suggest using that if you ever get stuck. It is a really great resource, excuse me, and I've used it myself many times, and the live chat, excuse me again, is very, very helpful. So this week, the first thing that I want you to do is to go through the syllabus and to make sure that you have a place to observe at. If you are already working in a center or in a classroom, you are more than welcome to do your observation there. You need to do 2 hours a week. So you're totally fine to do it there. Then I want you just to make note that I have a question and answers discussion tab. That tab is within Module 1, but it will always be on the left side of the screen. The tab that says discussions, it's always in there. So we can access that at any time during the semester. So if you ever have a question and you think maybe another student may have a similar one, I would suggest kind of posting it in there and helping each other out. Or because if you're questioning it, somebody else might be questioning the same thing. So then underneath that, you'll see where this video was, which is under the Module 1 assignments. And each week, I always write out for you and kind of just walk you through the activities for the week. Underneath that, you're going to see the online participation agreement. If you can please print that out or just digitally sign that and then submit that right below where it says online class participation agreement, submit here. Then there are 2 different assignments that you're going to do in a discussion. The first one is you're going to introduce yourself to us. Tell us a little bit about yourself, why you're here, maybe where you are doing your observations at, maybe, what you hope to do when you graduate, things like that. And then the second discussion underneath is called reading attributes. And within there, I have a series of questions. There's 11 of them. You're going to answer a good amount of those. Just sharing kind of with us about your memories about reading and your thoughts behind it and the impact that when you were younger and your experiences that they had on you now as an adult. Then I would like you to look at the genres of children's literature handout as well as the first week book handout. And then underneath that, I have first week books, effective read alouds, document. And in here is where it's kind of like the lesson, if you will, for this week. So you're going to open that up. And I have I have it up on the screen, so I'm making sure I'm walking you right through it. And in here, there's a couple of different videos for you to watch. They're actually of a former professor who's been a mentor to me from NHTI, Gail Hall, and she just does such a fantastic job, so I use her as a resource. So watch those videos, and then after, what I'd like you to do, when you go back out into the module, it's going to say effective read alouds discussions. And in that discussion post, you're going to share at least one insight that you had from watching those videos. And then you're going to do text questions 1, which is from the So Much More textbook. And then, and I should do as a side note, if you don't have your textbook yet, please just reach out to me and let me know that. I am a very big stickler for due dates, but if you communicate with me and we have conversations ahead of the due date, so please don't write to me next Monday at 8 o'clock and say I didn't have the textbook, because I'm probably going to say, you should have reached out to me sooner. But if you don't have the textbook yet, please make sure you order that because there are weekly text questions. So just communicate that with me if there's an issue for this week. And then underneath that is probably one of my favorite assignments for this semester. It's called the handbook assignment. So you're going to click on that tab, and there's a video in there for you to watch of me explaining it. And it is such a fun assignment. It is a fun, creative one where basically you're going to trace your hand. And then each page has kind of a different task, if you will, for you to do, like ripping it, putting holes in it. And then you basically take your handprint and you create a character, and you're going to just make a short story about that character on each page, and kind of incorporating those different silly tasks that I ask you to do on each page into the story. So it's a really fun one. It's a nice little icebreaker. So have fun with that. Be creative. Don't overthink it. It is only the first week. I don't want to stress anybody out with it, but it is a really fun one. And then the last thing in the module is the lab hours sheet for you just to keep track of and document your hours, and that will get submitted at the end of the semester. So basically, this is just like a nice little slow introduction into the course. I hope you enjoy the assignments and you really enjoy them, especially the handbook assignment. If you have any questions for me, again, please reach out into the questions and answer text, or you can email me. I'm finding that because the emails aren't coming from an NHTI email, they're going into my spam folder. And the only time that I'm seeing that I have emails in there, and usually it's a few days late, is because I'm going in there because there's some other reason why I'm going in there. You know, like the other day I was supposed to get an email from somebody and I wasn't getting it, so I happened to check in there and I saw another email from a student. So just keep that in mind, that the best way to communicate may possibly be in Canvas on the questions and answers, and you can actually send me emails via that way as well. So explore through Canvas. If you're having any problems, let me know. I'm here to help. You can never ask me too many questions. Again, that's my job and that's what I'm here for. So I hope you have a really great first week. The module will officially open at midnight tonight, which is midnight in between Monday and Tuesday. And then all assignments will be due next Monday, the 28th by 9 p.m. And everything, again, gets submitted right in Canvas. So have a great week, and I'm really looking forward to reading about the class introductions and your reading attributes, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing your handbooks. Have a great week, everyone.